Good evening, good evening. It is Thursday. This week went by real quick. So before I start, you guys, I always like to make sure everybody can hear me. So if somebody can give me a thumbs up, heart, or something, that would be great. So I got some Valentine stuff, some SVG stuff, and that's what we are going to work on. And you guys can toss out some questions. How is everyone? Thank you for the thumbs up. Everyone doing tonight? Is everyone doing well? It's a lot of crazy week. Well, one thing I'm going to say is definitely for you non-Cricut Silhouette users, except for the last item I'm going to do, you'll like this. And I'll have this template out for you. I'm trying by tomorrow. But this is one where you can do in Canva. So I just have to make sure I'm doing something for the boys. So it's cards. So you'll be able to edit it however you want. And a lot of times people when they look at my stuff, they say, Leslie, what type of photo paper or things you use or material? So I'm going to go over that too far as to tonight. And then also talk about far as just the materials and being professional, because we're in times where some people either starting their business and certain materials that you need. I'm always an advocate. You don't have to go out and get everything, but there are a couple staple things you need. So especially like for the printer, I use an inkjet printer. When I first started out, I had the Canon Pixma. That was my favorite printer. I didn't even really do too much research. And I mean, this was 2014. Because no one really told you. And then you never get those blogs and they got 10 different printers and you're still left confused. And I didn't even want to because I wasn't on social media like that. So it's not like or Facebook groups like that. Because I really never been into clicks. I really had to understand them. And then with social media for me, I saw it was all this connection and different groups, and I'm like, I'm not for that. I'm for everybody. If you know me, I don't care your race, gender, whatever, just me. Long as we're respectful, everybody's people, and I always say that's God's child. You'll know who I am, and if anyone crosses the line, I'll let you know. But I say this to say that it was really not anybody back then telling you hey, what printer to get. So I just researched as much as I could. I knew I needed an inkjet, and I had the Canon Pixma, and I had that for years. But even when I got on social media and I saw other crafters using the Epson or other printers, I still had the Canon Pixma, and it worked. And I think that thing is under $200. So if you're looking to start far as just crafting, or you're starting your business, because I feel nowadays in the environment we are, you should have some type of either several streams of income, passive income. For me, I have physical products, passive income, affiliate income, different incomes coming from various sources. In this day and time, everyone, unless you're blessed like that and you don't need it, you just have to decision and make some time. Some things you have to do could take maybe an extra hour or two, out of your week. But basic essentials for me is this Canon mat. I've always used it. And actually, you know what? I just even realized this. It has Pixma. And no wonder I probably like my Pixma, because this Canon makes the Pixma in their paper and stuff on here. So it makes sense for them to make the paper. And I like their mat. I'm not a fan of that glossy. I like the mat. That's just my thing. And make sure printer tips, because I get this all the time. If you have matte cardstock, matte photo paper, let me make sure I'm saying it right. Matte photo paper. Make sure your setting is set to matte. But also go into your printer on your desktop, laptop, iPad, or wherever, and go to your printer preference. That's two different things. And set that to matte. But also, if you have a heavier weight, like for example, this is a double-sided glossy, you can change the weight in your printer preference settings. So by you changing the weight, your printer will be able to grab a heavier cardstock. That's why some people, like, this is glossy, they'll say it smears or something. Well, one, it might smear. You don't have your printer settings set correctly to glossy, but also in your printer preference. So if you're using something heavier, even though you already changed your printer settings to glossy, your printer preference is still set to regular 8.5 by 11 plain paper. So when you change your printer preference to the photo paper that you're using in different weight, because I've used extra heavy weight, so that even applies, for example, if you're trying to print on cardstock, which can even be heavier. So if you don't change your printer preference in there, your cardstock, you're going to get jams, so the paper won't go through, and then you get frustrated. So using the right material. So for me, glossy Koala brand, I like it, and I am loving, if you guys haven't seen, I got a reel on it. I've been loving their matte too. Their matte, goodness gracious, it's 8.5, no, it can't be 8.5, 11 by 17 or something like that. It's beautiful. So I've been using that. So those are some tips and key essentials. I mean, you don't need to buy everything. I only buy stuff like if I'm using it. And I'm going to tell you, it's cheaper to go to Canon itself to get this if you don't need it. They take a little longer to ship, but it's even cheaper. But they're on Amazon, so sometimes they'll run their sale that they have on their storefront on Amazon, and if you're Amazon Prime, you get it free. But if you don't need it, sometimes it's even cheaper just to go directly to Canon. That's all I have to say on that. So let's get into this. So we are going to do something you don't see me do that much on here, is a card, and this is for all people that don't have a cutting machine, but you're going to either need a pair of scissors, and you're going to need a printer. So you can even print this like at FedEx or wherever if you don't even have a printer. But this is a template. I'm going to have this template for people. You'll be able to change it. And I printed everything on here. So once I do this card, you'll see these are little cards, and I think also for the kids, but you're going to see this. And then I did both sides. And this is how you can do both sides. And you're going to see, like a lot of people say, Leslie, your stuff just pops out. It's just taking that extra step. So I printed here and I printed there. So we're going to do this. And if you've taken any of my courses and you're in our Facebook group, you guys are going to get these prompts and some sayings for Valentine's Day. And I'm going to connect the dots once I finish with this. This is 6x4 cards. Everything is done, and this is done in Canva. So you can cut this with scissors and stuff. And the thing is, with cutting out stuff, I'd rather cut off less than more, because you can always, especially when you're dealing with something that's white, and you're like, I can't see that.
Time Queen on Instagram was validating what you were saying about the printer settings. Said so true. It's the same as selecting paper quality in Cricut, Cameo, and other cutting machines.
That is true. That is totally true. So some of the sayings. So like here, you're the best thing that ever rolled into my life. Okay? So guys, ooh, here. I should have turned that on. I don't know if I want to do this with a glue gun, but I'll see. Or you're really special to me from the Party Crafter in here. So one of the things I came up with, because I like skates, and I've seen someone do this, and I've seen this for a while. I said, oh, I want to do this. Play off. You can plan off words. So that's also another way where AI, so that's why if you haven't taken our AI course, or you've taken it because you know we expand and always doing other stuff, our AI course is February 22nd, where you can take off words. So even like with AI, I'm like, okay, so I'm helping you get in there. So whether you're designing a t-shirt or something you want on a t-shirt, or like for me, I'm doing party decor, or I might have sayings, or I'm doing making cards. So I've asked chat, I put in a prompt. I'll give it to my Facebook group on here. And I just want some words that will play off skates for Valentine's Day. So it came up with stuff like, you're really special to me. You're the best thing that ever rolled into my life. So what else is cute? Now, this is, first of all, to my family members here. I had a whole bag of Rolos. That's why I can't. That's one thing of being a party crafter, and you have favorites. That's why I'm glad when my customers ask for unfilled items, because we eat them. I don't have these Rolos. I told them, do not touch these Rolos. I was going to do it. So this is so cute. So everything is size. So you're the best thing that ever rolled into, and I'm gonna tell you guys, for the kids, if you have kids, then you got to do Valentine's Day. This is cute. I don't need to. I gotta let that here. You're the best thing that ever rolled into my life. How cute is that? Look at that. That is easy. You can't go. Listen, I made it so easy for you in Canva. Long as you print a PDF print, it's the same size as the Rolo. This is cute. And I don't know how many came in the bag, but you know, the price of eggs is still over $6.99. So you can get a bunch of these and look, print you out 2 of these on an 8.5 by 11 photo paper, and you got cards. You can do it whatever. Isn't that cute? This is so cute and thoughtful, and you can set it up however you want. But the whole premise of it, of coming out, is you got the roller skate, and then you got a saying, you're the best thing that ever rolled into my life, and then you got Rolos. So I thought that was really, really cute, and you're really special to me. So things like this you can also put on t-shirts and stuff, sayings and stuff. They work really well. So that's how also AI I'm using and teaching how to use AI too as well on it. So I'm just putting a little dab of hot glue, and I think I probably do like the hot glue on here. To me, that works on the aluminum foil. On the full wrapping. So, and then you just dab it. You can't go wrong with that. And just let that set in here. Things don't have to be overcomplicated. This is really different. This is unique, and everything goes together. So I think this is cute. And then I did the back. And here you go. You're really special to me. So these are cute. I will have this out. I'm trying to think about this. And if you guys don't have this, go Gabbana hot glue. This thing is cordless. You see how quick it started up? So, and I know a lot of you guys have this SVG already. So, we finished the cards. One thing I haven't done in a while is something for boys or men. So we're going to be playing off the Gucci wallet. Now, if you have the Gucci wallet, you don't have to use everything that comes with it, like inside and stuff. You don't have to, and I'm going to show you, especially if you got the Luxe package. If you don't have this, you can get everything, because we're on YouTube as well. Everything is in, you can go to SVG Studios or thepartycrafter.com, but the link, all links to the courses, the ebooks, and the SVGs are in my bio, my stand store. So, for YouTube, you can go into the description and you can get it, and you can get this as a Luxe package. So I'm doing something for boy. So, and I love people sending me stuff that they created, and I do help, like if you're exclusive Instagram subscriber, I do a little bit more, like if they have events or parties and they need some tips, I help them put things together. But I'm just telling you, the template is a template. It's like a pattern. So it's like me. I'm not a I do sew, but I'm familiar with patterns. The SVG, the materials, the cardstock, the printed paper, whatever embellishments I use, it just enhances the template. So for this Valentine's, I was thinking teenager, young person, male, and actually it's unisex in my opinion, but I just said male because we can tend to go overboard with pink and red, and a guy can like pink and red too. So of course I created my own cardstock. This is 8.5. This is on the mat, and this is AI image, which is mine. So because cherries is trending, and then of course I put love on the back. And then I'm working with some metallic cardstock. And my favorite black is called Ultra Sierra Black. This is the best black. It's smooth black. This is the best black. I haven't seen anything. It's not ashy anything. It's solid black. And then this red metallic. And this is a smooth. It's not bright. It's like it's a full. And this is really, I think it's really pretty. And this is how when I come up with stuff, I'm always thinking of different textures. So if you are in our Facebook group of courses, and in April we're introducing something new, as far as I'm going to start doing projects where you actually have the materials and we work hand in hand, but just starting to put the things together. So I've never done this coordination before, but this is how I pick up things. So
Lakeisha on YouTube says hi. I see the chat, but I'm not able to respond on typing in.
Hi.
And then Design Queen said, I got the deluxe package. Do the gold, I guess the Gucci emblems come with it? If so, I didn't get it.
No, this is as you can see, and it's even on the template. It says this is just designed for. So you can see, I could have made this anyway. You get the SVG, how you design it. So like tonight, how I'm designing it with this. However, going forward, a lot of my SVGs, you guys will now be getting, it depends on some, because I have ownership to it, because it's my pattern paper or my digital download. For example, like the the panda bear or something. These are my PNGs. I'm going to incorporate that into some designs, and you can use them for that if you want, or you can use them for whatever else you want. Don't sometimes people get fixated. Oh, okay, well, here's a heart. This is just for Valentine's Day, but I mean, people get married too. You don't need the panda. You can do this in a white and silver and find a bell or something like that and decorate it. Don't get stagnated on the picture. Like, for example, this happens to be in the Gucci theme. First of all, I don't sell any of the licensed stuff. Just like everybody else, I'll get the Gucci pattern paper, or I make my pattern paper, whether somebody sells it on Etsy or you've taken it from a website. I'd like to get it offline at other places that sell it, and then you can create it. And when you do purchase it from someone else, you better download it, because I know, like Etsy, I've gotten files that I know are still licensed stuff, and you go to download it because you haven't, that shop is no longer there. That's because Etsy has flagged them. So when it's stuff like that, especially like I was working with Wicked stuff, I instantly download my files, because it's nothing like paying for something and then that shop is gone and you can't download that file. So anyway, that's on here. So for this one, I'm not using all the pieces like I did for this. That's one of the things. So just showing it. I'm only going to be using four pieces really over here. So I got my front of my wallet. And you guys know I like to pre-assemble my stuff all the time. Now, because this is colored, sort of hard to see the wallet, but I can see the lines. So that's cute.
I
That's
mean, the score lines.
score lines on here. So that's cute. And I printed it on both sides. So printing it on both sides, this also gives you where you don't have to, do things on here. That just takes your product to the next level. So if you're looking to use this to sell. So then I'm using this as my main piece. So I am folding on my score lines here. And if your score lines are not coming out real deep, they should. I mean, and this is heavy, full metallic. And I don't know if you guys can see here. The score lines are coming up really good. So change the pressure on your machine. For Cricut, you can change your pressure too. I don't know, for our silhouette. So I just pull this together. So I love this red. And I'm not a red fan, but I love this. I just love things that look as close as possible or rich looking. And as far as on a craft. Home, I'm very relaxed. I'm very laid back. Not a lot of frills for that. And just taking your time and going over the, like, with the score line, so then you don't have to. Everything looks all crisp. So. And this is how pre-assembled. And I'm telling you, that luxury package one here, you don't even, like, if you just wanted to do this one and put this together, you could do that and stick the Kit Kat in or whatever candy bar. I guess on here the size, most people, young kids, I think maybe like Kit Kats. I don't know. I would sit and say like a peppermint patty, but that might be older, or a little bag of M&Ms or Skittles. So make sure everything is in here. And you got to take your time. So you got to see how it looks real polished. So when I'm saying in, so I just took a double-sided tape. I put a strip down here. And then I'm making sure, just taking my time and lining up, because my score lines are going to line up. And so you look at that. So when you take your time, it looks really professional. So this is one thing that I love doing. I love my bone folder. I'm going to go in here and make sure everything is down. And this is cute. But to keep it closed. And I'm trying to see that. I think I'm going to do that last. So I'm going to do the outside of this. So I wanted to strip. So I've never done this here, but I was looking at, oh, it works perfect. See how just different, when you're working with different materials. So I was, you want things to pop out and be different. Like, oh, is that could actually be a wallet. So just using this. So I have cardstock. So this is printed. This is photo paper that I just printed and used my pattern paper. So I created pattern paper and I used photo paper. This right here is a full cardstock. Actually, I got this from Hobby Lobby because I was in there this week and I saw that. And this is just regular cardstock. And this is like 65, 80 pound cardstock. I don't know which one. And that's it. So I'm using 3 different things here. And I'm going to go around here. So for this, some people say, okay, I'm going to put this in the middle first to give me some stability before I put it up. It's up to you. So I got my Velcro snaps. You don't have to use these. You can do adhesive foamy if you want. I like the Velcro. I'm not a fan of this brand. I used to get these ones from Joann's. But I think Joann's is really going out of business. I don't know if anybody's been in Joann's lately. I mean, it's looking like a ghost town. They don't have anything in stock. So I put mine together first, so when it lines up where I need it to, it's lined up. And before you press down here, and this advanced tape glider, you just need a little bit. You don't need to come all the way at the end. This thing is strong and it's not forgiving. And what I like about this file, everything, this here, this part, I'm sticking it in here. So like this, before everything touches here, it lines up. So now I would, so that you sort of got the guys well. And in the deluxe package, they got another, I have another SVG that you can cut, like if you wanted to put a gift card or something in here. And yeah, these dots I don't like. These are the ones I got from Amazon. I think I'm gonna have to take them off. You get a lot for the money. So I'm gonna, now if I was selling these, I wouldn't use my advanced tape glider. You guys, if you don't know, I would be using adhesive spray because I would be more concerned. I wanted to stay down, especially with this full. This, if I didn't use adhesive spray on the heavy full, I would be nervous like that would come up. But I mean, the double-sided tape is pretty strong. And you just got to line this up. This is, I call it the trim. You don't have to use this on yours, but it just takes it to a different level. So
Lovecrafts on Instagram said, sales clerk told me that they are restructuring, but the store in Colonial Heights, Virginia closed in September 2024.
they are restructuring. They restructuring to go out of business. Oh, it's small. The smaller stores are going out of business. This red is so pretty. I really like this red. It's Paper Studio. I was doing something and I needed a piece of red for Valentine's Day, and I was in Hobby Lobby for something else, and I saw this, and I said, this is pretty, but it's Paper Studio, and Hobby Lobby, I only get that paper when they do the sale. They used to do 50, they don't do 50 anymore. So, I want to do it this way. Okay, so I start at the end here, and reason why I'm starting this first, because I want to do my bend. So I'm doing my bend. So I bend it, then I bend it again. Now you will have extra. You can cut.
Question on YouTube, where do you order your paper?
You can cut this off. For most of my cardstock, I have vendors that I order from, that I've talked about. So it varies, but I'm not one that get like cardstock from Joann's or something like that, because a lot of things I make are repetitive and I need to have it in stock. So I do a lot of on stock. So I have my own like announcement converters. I mean, you can get cardstock warehouse, but that's more in larger volume. So now, since I have my bin. And even the roll of this adhesive for your gun, it's hard to find now, and even to find that.
And a question on Instagram, where did you get your tape glider?
I got my tape glider. I've gotten them from Michael's. I've gotten them from Joann's. Use your coupon when you get it. But they've been hard to find. So just look. So I put this in the middle. Don't get it from Amazon, because I don't know who's selling it on Amazon. They ridiculous. So that's why, I mean, I have it on there because it's been hard to find. But if you need it, but it's overpriced very much. Now, with this part, you can bend it over, but what am I doing? You don't have to because this wallet, just think of it, it can go many ways. And here, but I forgot. But look at that, it's starting to take shape. And I should have bent that too. And reason why I didn't put score lines on this, because I know I got some feedback, because everyone doesn't do stuff the same way for some reason. Like somebody could squeeze this too tight and it'll be off. And so, or you don't have to use it. So I like that. Now, I would probably, since I don't feel like getting up, I would probably use either the blue or thin. I'm just gonna have to make it a thin strip of adhesive foamies for this. Oh yeah, it's up to you. And so this is here also, so making things look as realistic as possible, even though it's a party favor on here. So I'm going to use metallic to resemble a buckle. Here, and you could use this to no, I don't want to do that. Let's do another foamy. Use these fasteners. Yeah, I went into the Joann's I went into that was open. It was a ghost town. Now Michael's, they booming. So before I put this on here, I'll put this on. So I like to line everything up. So you make sure everything. Don't put this on and here. Just still line everything up because it is a rectangle. Or sort of like a rectangle. I want it there. And I want this to go. So then we have that there. And I hope this thing, these are strong. I'm not a fan of these, so I'm not going to promote these. I think I took these off. I'm not a fan. I love the ones, I can't think of the brand, and they don't stick that well. But these are fasteners. I'm telling you, people wouldn't used to tell you not even what they were. You would see people fasten stuff, and well, because I sew, I knew what they were. We're like, okay, they're Velcro fasteners. So this Kit Kat fits right on in here. So I like that Luxe package one. You don't have to, you can, and these are good markers too. Michael sell these. These are really, really good. I don't know how to pronounce it. Uno, Posca. These are really good. They're a little expensive. So you could be like, and I'm gonna tell you when I use this, like when I make my glitter basketballs and I want to make sure the black line stays, this works really good, and it looks just like leather. This is really good, and I keep the black, so you can write on it. You don't have to do what I did. But then we got Valentine's. So I was trying to do something that was more for the young men, and there you go. And look at the colors. So it's just using different colors, and we got Valentine's, we got love in here. So this one here, you need a cutting machine. I have had people say, hey, template. So there is a PDF within the template, but you're not going to be able to change it. Now, If you do want, I am going to start doing the frame templates where you can add your own image. But the thing is, you're going to have to cut this out and still put in your score lines and everything as well. So that's the thing. So either, get a cutting machine or something like that if you really want to craft or something here. And this one I have, so this is easy. This is like a really easy Valentine's. I love this card thing. It's so cute. And just the same, everything lines up with everything. So you're the best thing that ever rolled into my life. I think that's so cute. So that gives you ideas. So guys, if you haven't had a chance, like I said, make sure you join our AI course because it's helping for things like this. Like sometimes people have writer's block. Like, okay, what could I say? I want to design t-shirts. I didn't, Leslie done taught me how to create this great image, but then I need a word to go with it. And those are the things that happens, that where you can utilize chat to help things go faster. So this was really fun. Here, and these are even my PNGs that I created. Now I created these, the skates in chat. So I did create those. So that. But I usually like Bing, Midjourney, and some other AI stuff in chat. I use chat more for cleanup and more for words. But this is so cute. So that goes hand in hand. I mean, especially if you have kids and you want to do something, I would do this. This is quick. Get me a bag of Rolos, some hot glue, print this out with my paper, and you go. I don't know how many you got in here, but I think this is cute. And if you want to do something, you have a teenager or your husband, something you want to just make something, just tell them, hey, how much I care, sweet. Put a little gift card or something on the side. I got it. This thing is like strong like glue. Because it does have the gift card holder in this file too. If you do it, or a birthday gift, you can do that too as well. So I think this is perfect. So that's it for tonight. We are done. We are done. So you guys, I told you about Forest Printer and the right settings. All this stuff comes hand in hand to creating party decor, any craft that stands out. I mean, one is matte paper. This is a glossy. But just knowing and having the right tools brings everything together. So that's it. Anybody got any questions or anything?
Well, they're both cute.
Those are so cool. Yes, 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 yes. So yeah, check out everything. It's in the link in bio, my stand store, especially for the AI courses, and you can get the SVG. Everything is on there. So, and for your YouTube, go into the description. You can get that. And the next AI course is February the 22nd, and then on March the 1st, we have the big prop course. So if you want to learn how to make props, that is going to be the course for you. So that's that one on here, but that's going to be fun. And for anybody that wants anything basketball, you are going to wait until March, because that's going to be March Madness. So it's so much I'm going to do as far as with the basketball, because that basketball can be used for a lot of stuff, especially like for you people that do stuff for graduation. But that's an all year round theme.
On Instagram, Simply Tish Mills asks, in the AI class, will you show how to create patterned paper?
Yes, that of course I always teach how to make pattern paper, and I'm thinking about just doing an exclusive one just for pattern paper, because this is as far as how I've done it, and I create pattern paper. So yes, that's done. I teach you how to do that, and then I'm going to do a separate one, like if for those that are interested in learning how to sell digital products. So if you're interested in learning how to sell digital products, just send me a DM and just say I'm interested in learning how to sell digital products on that, because I believe everyone can make passive income. I can't service everybody in the world, nor can another crafter or anyone. It's millions of people in the world. Only thing with a digital product, once you put in your time and you do it and you create it, and you set it up right, you don't have to touch it. It's a totally, I don't remember the guy's name or what he
Simply
was.
Tish already said, yes, I am. She
So
wasted no time.
yeah, so it is. So you just be yourself on here. So it's someone for everyone. If anyone wasn't listening, I gave a tip like me as far as listening. Cherries is trending. I was on a call with Pinterest marketing, and they were talking about trending 2025s. And I had already we had taken our nieces in um Christmas, whatever. And I was like, cherries. I'm like, I've been seeing cherries, but I was working with cherries because I don't know, I just like cherries. But that's trending. So, like, for the digital course and stuff, well, I'm just going to show you things to do. But it's so much in crafting that I've done. So, I really like to stay and focus on a couple things and just work on that. But with the AI and digital paper, and since I do digital products and sell them, if I can help other people sell them, that'll be far as fine. I mean, we open up one of our stores because we have 3 Etsy stores, and one we just opened up in October, and that was just for the digital stuff, and we're already at like 25, we're over 2,500 sales, and I don't have that many products because it's only me. It's so much, and I got plenty of SVGs. I have a goal to get the rest of the 100 up by the end of this month, but when you're balancing the business, it's very hard because I test stuff out and things like that, and those are for minimum products. So just wait till I put everything else that I've already created and more. So it's easy to create, but then you got to get with the words, the SEO words, the descriptions, make sure I got right photos and stuff. So that takes time too as well, and then doing everything else. So, but that you'll see more of that on link, and I'm going to teach others how to do it. So for me, that far as works, and I'm very happy with it, so Etsy pays me. I take mine every week, not every day, but every week, and I'm thankful for that. You don't have to touch it. And now I moved also all my stuff. I'm moving from Etsy as a 2025 on the website. So now we have the website and stuff and testing and making sure everything go through. So it's coming both ways every day. So more than I'm happy I will be teaching others how to do that because everybody's different. My style may be this funky and graffiti hip hop sometimes. Your style may be something else, but there's trends. We can all do it. It's different ways to do it and different styles. So it's plenty for everybody. Not one person monopolizes this business, and it's not oversaturated at all. So that's it. But as always, stay blessed. Thank you for taking the time to spend the evening with us, and we got some great lives coming up. I can't wait to tell you. I'm going to drop that on Monday. So I will see you Monday. I may see you Saturday because I have to show you some of the stuff that I'm doing because the other one, and this is it before I say goodbye, I've never done this before, ever, and if you saw my story, I've never did a denim theme, and I'm working on a denim theme, and I'm doing 11 denim centerpieces. Guys, when you see these centerpieces, you're going to think somebody had jeans on, so I done took it to another level for denim. So I can't wait to show you guys or that. Now, if you are Instagram subscriber exclusive, or on the Facebook group, this Saturday, you guys will be getting some sneak peeks on the 3-tier centerpieces and other centerpieces designed because you're part of the course. And that's why the Facebook group and IG exclusive subscribers, they get to see some sneak peeks. So I'll be showing that this weekend. But anyway, that's it. I said a mouthful. As always, thank you, and I'll see you Monday.